Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny and this is Jenny Reads Maybe, where maybe I read, or honestly maybe sometimes I don't. This video is my August TBR, so happy August. I am filming this on the 1st, so I have already gotten about 25 pages into one of these books. But I will be starting this video by using my handy dandy spinner wheel with all of my books that I need to read, and it'll be picking me 4 books to read this month. I'm kind of nervous because I have realized that I have a lot of fantasy books, a lot, and I have been in a fantasy kind of slump almost. Like I've been wanting fast-paced like adult romances and just like lighthearted stuff, but I do want to get into some fantasy. So let's spin the wheel and find out our first book. So our first book that the wheel has graced us with is Murder on the Orient Express. I'm super excited to read this. I think I attempted to read this in high school for an assignment and then didn't and used the Spark Notes. But I've had this for a long time then. I've had it for probably like 5 years on my TBR, and I'm excited to kind of finally get to it. And basically, a murder happens on a train across Europe, and they have to investigate and find out who did it. And I'm excited to kind of get into my first Agatha Christie for real this time, and not just Spark Notes edition for school. Yes. Next up, let's go spinner wheel. Okay, my next book on the spinner wheel is Darius the Great Is Not Okay. I know very little about this book. I know that one of my great friends from the Citadel, Kalia, loved this book. So obviously I had to get it. I'm excited to check it out and see what it's about. Basically, I'm excited. It looks super cute, and I know it'll be emotional, and I did end up getting the audiobook with this as well, so it will be exciting to go through. I'm thinking it'll be probably one of my first books of the month, possibly. All right, third book on the spinner wheel. Let's spin it. All right, my third book on the spinner wheel is Witches Steeped in Gold by Shannon Smart. And I'm super excited for this. I have had this on my TBR since it came out. I pre-ordered it just because it looked super awesome. Again, a book I don't know much about, but it is going to be amazing, I can tell. I will be tabbing this just to kind of help me get through it. I love this little tagline on the front that says, "Their order divides them, their revenge will unite them." And you know, I love a good revenge plot. So I will be reading this month. And I do have the audiobook unscripted as well alongside. So it will be a super exciting journey for me to read this book. All right, my fourth and final spin on our spinner wheel today. Let's see what we will get. right, my fourth book on the spinner wheel is one I'm thrilled to read. I've been excited to read this since I pre-ordered it, and that is The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. And I, again, don't know much about it. I know it has the sapphic yellow, so obviously I had to get it. And it's super duper extra floppy, which will be great. I, again, will be tabbing this and just vibing with this. So it's going to be very exciting for me, so stay tuned. There will probably be reading vlogs for these. But those are my 4 spinner wheel books. I do have 5 buddy reads, technically 4 official, not even official, but 4 buddy reads brought to you by Patreons, and 1 unofficial part of one. And so I'll start with my unofficial one, and this is Air of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. I finished Crown of Midnight last month and just really enjoyed it. I'm still really vibing with this series. Not that the writing is like anything really to like jump for joy about, but I love the plots. It's been super exciting to go through these, and after the end of Crown of Midnight, I think this will be a really cool, easy one to pick up. So I do have it on audiobook as well. I'm very excited. There might be a reading vlog for this. But yeah, this was gifted to me by Kyra, one of my besties from the Citadel, again, for my birthday. So I'm super excited to get into this and continue my journey through the Throne of Glass series. Another buddy read for the Citadel, this time kind of official, officially sponsored by the Citadel, is The City of Brass. Another one I don't know much about. I know it has a lot of political intrigue, which is something I'm super into in fantasy worlds and world building, because I think it's really cool. But other than that, I don't know much about this, but I'm excited to read my first S.A. Chakraborty book and get into it. And I will definitely, again, be tabbing this because I will want to have tabs when I go through and continue with the series in later months. So that is one of my other buddy reads. And Laini Taylor pubbed this, so you know I'm gonna love it. I love Laini Taylor. So my next buddy read of the month is another one that I am super excited for, and I've basically been told it kind of has like musical theater vibes and The Greatest Showman vibes, which is super cool to me because I love musical theater and just theater in general. So, and that is Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis, and it looks super awesome. I'm super excited, and the tagline is "The stage is set, the spectacle awaits," which this will be super exciting. Another buddy read that I am excited to hear people's thoughts about. But yeah, it's going to be a great time, and just look at these end pages. They're stunning. So that will be my other buddy read. I do have 2 more buddy reads. One is kind of interesting to me because I'm not really into thrillers or horrors, but I wanted to take a leap just because I read Ace of Spades last month and really enjoyed it. So I want to keep diving in and seeing if I can get into it. And that book will be The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. And I have not obviously read anything by Grady Hendrix, but I'm super excited to try this and see if I like it. The cover is really cool. I just love like the red, and yeah, I'm super pumped to see how this is. It will follow obviously a support group for final girls, the last girls left in horror movies. So that will be super cool to explore. And my last buddy read is a read that I have put on hold at my library, and it is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. And I'm super excited. Another fantasy that will be super exciting and cool. And yeah, basically that is my planned TBR. I say that lightly, knowing that I will probably pick up a lot of romance, as that's what I'm most feeling right now. And yeah, basically that's kind of it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you guys very much for continuing to like my channel. And yeah, I will see you later, hopefully. But bye.